Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. It has been such a long time coming, but we are finally packing up my books again. So if you guys have been on my channel for, the last year and a half or so, then you know that we moved out of my childhood home into my grandparents' house temporarily while our new house was being built, and the time to move into this new house has finally come. So it's time to pack up all the books that I brought with me to my grandma's house, and it's time to move them into the new house. So today was the start of the moving process. We moved some stuff over today, and we also bought little furniture pieces, which I'm very excited about. Nothing for the library office yet, unfortunately. That will be coming probably after Christmas, maybe in the new year, just because we have more important things that we need to get. And then tomorrow we have movers coming to take the rest of our stuff. So that means I gotta pack up all the books because these are very heavy, obviously, and I also need the bookcases to be moved, so these need to be packed up. I'm not looking forward to this process. I'm just looking forward to it being done and to being in the new house, having my bookshelf set up, having all of my books with me again, because you guys know it has been torture the last year and a half not to have my entire book collection. Like, I don't have any Cassandra Clare books with me. I barely have any Marissa Meyer books with me. Like, I am missing just huge chunks of my collection, and it has been so sad. Anyways, today we are packing up all of my books, and I thought to just, make this video a bit more interesting, I'm also going to be doing a little mini Q&A throughout this video. I asked for questions over on Instagram. If you guys ever want to be a part of Q&As like this, or a part of videos, then make sure to follow me on Instagram. I do have it linked down below always, so make sure to go follow me over there. But yeah, I did ask for questions on my Instagram, so we're going to be answering some today. I got some good questions, so I'm excited about it. I have these big storage bins that I'm going to be filling, and hopefully they're not too heavy, but books are just naturally very heavy, so we are going to see how this goes. I also don't know if I have a method to my madness today. I could just do it shelf by shelf, but I'm also trying to think about how I'm going to be organizing it in the new house. But I'm going to be real honest, I don't know what that's going to be like, so we're just gonna get started. We're just gonna do what we can. Okay, so I think to start off with, I should probably take off all of my decor that are on the shelves, all of the Funko Pops and things like that, just so they're not in my way, and set them somewhere else. I will need to wrap them up in some paper or tissue or something to protect them a little bit, but they should probably come off of the shelves.
Sadly, I take this and I write cheap, just like mums.
Okay, so I just took down a bunch of books, mainly taller books, because I do typically organize by height order. Not this really matters, but it just felt like something I wanted to do. So I took it all down, and now I'm gonna start putting it in the bin, and I thought that I would answer my first question while I did that. So this first question is, how is moving? So obviously we are very early on in the process. We've barely done anything, but it's so far very stressful. I'm stressed. I just realized I have Happy Place by Emily Henry in this stack, because I didn't have it with the other books, but I'm definitely going to want to pack this with the other Emily Henry books, so I'm just going to put that off to the side. But yeah, it's been very stressful so far, just because of the circumstances of this move, because it's December, which means it's the holidays, and we're moving so close to Christmas, which was not the plan, not the ideal situation, but that's just how the timeline went. I don't know how high to stack these. I don't want this to be too heavy. Yeah, so moving at Christmas time is obviously extremely stressful, so we have to still shop for Christmas presents, and I need to find time to wrap those presents and actually prepare for Christmas. But then also I have a job now, so I'm working a lot, especially right now because it's Christmas time. So for example, I just worked 4 days this last week. I'm working 5 days in a row this week during the busiest time of the season, and of course it's during the week of the move, so I'm not going to be able to dedicate as much time as I would like to settling into the house and unpacking and building furniture. It's just gonna be a very exhausting week. And then next week is Christmas and I work Christmas Eve and Boxing Day, so that'll be fun. Oh, I cannot wait to put Crooked Kingdom with Six of Crows. It's gonna be so satisfying. But yeah, I just have a lot going on at the moment, which is making moving very stressful. But beyond that, like, we haven't really done a whole lot moving wise. We were just at the house and I like unpacked a little bit. I mainly unpacked my clothes. I still have a lot of clothes here, but I ran out of hangers for my closet, so I need to get more hangers. But it's just so exciting to like have a nice closet. I've never really had that before. In the old house I didn't have a closet really at all. I had a very tiny one and it was basically just for like random crap and like jackets that I barely ever wore. And then I have one in this house right here, which has been better. I kept all my sweaters in there. But it's gonna be nice to have a closet all my own that like I like designed. I'm very excited to like actually utilize that. I'm also realizing I don't think this is gonna hold as many books as I would like. I only have 3 of these containers and like this one's almost full already. And I still have so many books. It's fine. Also, how do I pack Heartstopper without damaging Heartstopper? My biggest fear right now with the moving is unpacking my books. While I'm so excited for it because I miss all of my books, I'm so scared that they are damaged because the boxes got quite mangled because I put them in cardboard boxes, just like moving boxes, and I filled them about halfway. We were in such like a tired, messed up haze when we were moving, and we stacked those like boxes on top of each other, and so they concaved a little bit, and so I'm very nervous that they got damaged that way. And then the room that we put them in, we weren't thinking, and it gets very cold and it gets very hot in whichever, you know, respective season, and so I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous that they're damaged, and some books in there are irreplaceable. Either they be signed by authors or they're editions that you can't buy anymore. I'm very scared. I will not lie to you, and I can only hope that everything's okay. So that's been like a constant stress over the last year, which was not a question that was asked, but it's just something that is like related, I guess, to the whole moving process. I don't know if I should really put any more books in here. This isn't gonna work. Oh, you know what? It's bad for me, but maybe for the professional movers, it won't be so bad. I can hope. Anyways, you know? Yeah, I think that's how full I'm gonna fill this one. I'm hoping the other ones will be a bit better because there's not as many tall books. I actually do have another tall book here. Wonder by RJ Palacio. Okay. I am so stressed. So excited, but so stressed. Okay, we're gonna deal with you later. Okay, I'm just gonna answer another question. And maybe I'll just move the books in my vicinity. The next question is, are you going to organize your books differently in the new house? That is a wonderful question, and one that I don't fully know the answer to. These are library books, so let's not pack the library books in the same fashion as my own books. That seems smart. Okay, I'm just going to start doing the ones that are sitting here. Am I going to organize my books differently? So if you guys are not familiar with my organization system, which I also got a question about, how I came up with my organizational system, so I guess I can talk about these questions at the same time. But my organizational system is very messy. I try to do it as best to my abilities by height order. I don't organize by genre strictly. Sometimes, like for some things like romance books, I like to keep all together. YA contemporaries, I basically just do whatever looks nice next to each other, but I don't like strictly have like genre specific shelves or anything. I'm not like only fantasies can go on this shelf. Like, I don't organize that way. I basically just do whatever looks good next to each other, and I do it in height order. So tallest usually goes on top, tall hardcovers, then regular hardcovers, then paperbacks, things like that. I honestly don't know how I came up with that organizational method. I've done many different organizational methods in the past. Is this good what I'm doing? I don't know. And this is just the one that has stuck, that I've done the longest. I don't even know when I started organizing my books like this. It just kind of happened at some point. I don't really know. But I have toyed with the idea of organizing my books in a different fashion, in a different way. I just don't know what that would be. I toyed with the idea of potentially doing it by genre, but I did that before and I didn't love it, because when you do that, if you have all the fantasy books together in like one section, it gets very dark, and then you have all of like the romance and like YA contemporaries, and then it gets very like light and colorful, and I don't like the like color blocking of that, almost, I guess that's what it would be called. I much prefer, you know, having some cohesion, not cohesion, but like having a bit of a mix. You know what I mean? I don't know if what I'm saying makes any sense to anybody. It makes sense to me. But yeah, I'm probably going to organize it in the same way. I do plan on having more like display moments, more places where I like have one shelf for like one book and like really make it a moment, or for like a series or something like that, just because for a while at least I'm going to have more space. Eventually I won't have as much space to do that, so I want to take advantage of it. I'm like scared I'm filling this too much, but also scared that I'm not filling it enough, because if this is now full, I've barely done anything. So maybe I'll put a little bit more. Maybe I'll put some paperbacks in there. That will be annoying when I go to like unpack it, but paperbacks are lighter. So I'm gonna do that. To answer the question, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, I think, just do it the way I've always done it and see how I feel about that as, you know, I'm doing it. And if I decide that I don't want to do that, then I will change it. Second box, donezo. Okay, the next question is, what's been your favorite 2024 release? Why did I just do it that way? What's the matter with me? Anyways, favorite 2024 releases. That's a hard question because so many good books have come out this year and I'm struggling to remember any of them. The Last Love Song by Kaylee Holford is obviously a big one, because I love that book so much. But I had read that a couple of times prior to this year. It just came out this year and I reread it. So a book that I hadn't read before this year, that came out this year, Us in Ruins by Rachel Moore. A stellar novel. Amazing. I love it so much. Ooh, Funny Story by Emily Henry, a novel love story by Ashley Poston. So many good books have been released this year. It's like actually wild, and I've loved so many of them. So that's gonna be my answer. I realized it was not a very decisive answer, but that's my answer. Is there a book or books you put off reading until you moved into your new home? I don't think so. I mean, besides the fact that there are some books I just didn't pack with me, like I guess those ones you could say I was waiting until we moved. But no, I don't think there's any book that I've like, I don't want to read this until we're in the new house. There's videos that I don't want to make until we're in the new house for, you know, aesthetic reasons of having all my books with me. And there are books that I'm waiting to buy until we've moved, because I've read them from the library and I loved them and I want to own them, but it's like I'm not going to be rereading them from the time that like we're here to when we're moving. So like there's no point in me like buying it and like adding more things for me to pack, because just from being here, guys, I don't know how many books I've bought since we've been here, but it's probably around 100. It's too many. Okay, I would say it's between 70 and 100. It's actually ridiculous, and I did that all knowing that I would have to move the books again and that it would be hell. But here we are. I did it anyways, and I'm not regretting my choices because I love all of my books. Okay, so my camera died on me. I have no idea what I was talking about or what's going on. Where's my phone? I had it 2 seconds ago. Oh no, the chaos of all of this. Oh, it's behind me. Okay, here we are. Yeah, this is proving to be overwhelming because there are so many things that I have not packed, and it's currently 10:56 p.m. Love this for me. The next question has nothing to do with moving at all, but it's how many work in progresses, projects, or finished books have you worked on all together? So this one I thought would be like a nice lengthy one. that I can sit here and like talk about for a little while. So I have written, I believe in total, 8 novels. Among those 8 novels, 3 of them have been completely revised to some state of completion. Chandler is now emerging from under my bed. I did not know that you were still under there, buddy. Hi, cutie. You never make an appearance in the videos. Do you want to say hello? I fear, okay. I was like, I fear if I grab him, he's gonna try to run away. Chin Chin! Say hello. He's like, Mommy, don't hold me right now. Okay, no, we're not gonna climb on the bed right now. Chandler Bing. The chaos of this boy. No? Okay. You do your own thing. So yeah, of those 3, or of those 8, 3 of them have been completely revised to some sort of complete state. My first 2 books that I wrote, I did back in high school. We don't talk about those. I will probably never, ever, ever revisit those books. No, I know I'll never revisit those books. I feel like I may potentially at some point go back to the very first book and just take some aspects out of it, whether that be character names or, you know, just little things. But like the book as a whole, trash, garbage. Let's never return to it. Some of them I do plan on revising, I just haven't gotten around to it. And then I have a bunch of books that I want to write. So we have like the 8 books that have been drafted. Then we have, God, let me count. We have the middle grade contemporary book that I want to write. We technically also have a middle grade spooky book that I have like a notebook for that I would like to write at some point. I just don't know if I'm ever going to. I'm leaning towards probably not, but that is something. We have a PEI book, which is just a book taking place in Prince Edward Island. I don't have a title for it. We have Anxiety List YA book, which I also don't have a title for. Then recently I got an idea for a Valentine's Day book, so that's another one. There's the potential companion sequel to my adult rom-com that I wrote, but there's like literally nothing planned for that book really at all. So like that's like the least developed one out of all of these, I would say. I think these might be the most concrete ones that I have. So we have the 8 plus 6. That is how many. I'm not about to do some simple math here because I don't feel like it. But yeah, that is what's happening. This is still not going to be enough to fit all my books. Guys, I'm at such a loss. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of books here. And this box is full. I need to go on a hunt for another box. I also need to get these boxes out of here because I literally can't move around my room. I don't know if this video is interesting, literally at all. I'm gonna take an intermission. I'm gonna try to get these boxes out of my room without disrupting the entire house and breaking my back. I already like stubbed my toe in one of the boxes and it hurt real bad. How do I have so many boxes of books? I'm like, this isn't even my full collection. Oh my god, no. I forgot I have a stack of books next to the bookcases that is like this tall. Oh no. Okay, I might need 2 boxes. I would like to say that this would change me as a person to stop buying so many books, but it's not, and we all know that. I'm not gonna lie and pretend that it will, because I went through this last year and it didn't change a damn thing. I still went crazy and acquired a lot of books since we've been here. Okay, intermission. Need to find more boxes and then we can continue.
Chat selection. So I have many books from there later, but you know, so that's my little updates. I have orders that I have, so I find them together, but also conversations because I've never had a proper packing of everything. But at that point, my business video is.
Okay, I have somewhat finished packing the books. I still have the like pile of books over here. Do I even dare show you? Yeah, books there. And I don't have a box to pack those in, so I'm just gonna have to bring those at a different time. I feel like all of my like energy has kind of drained out. It's nearly midnight. The movers are coming, I believe, between 9 and 10 in the morning, meaning I need to like be up and ready to like, you know, have them take the bookshelves. I'm not taking this one, just taking the 2 skinny ones. I just have a feeling that tomorrow is going to be so chaotic. It feels so weird seeing empty bookcases again and boxes everywhere, and I just so desperately wish that I could just like skip to the good part, like, you know, skip to where we are already in the house and everything is set up, because I just know that the next little bit is going to be very, very stressful. I'm gonna end this video here. I hope it was somewhat interesting. I'm really excited to move. I cannot wait to share the new house with you guys and to share the process of creating my dream library. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're excited for all of the moving content coming up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not yet already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.